Do you want to play?
So...
Let's play Missed Opportunities.
Okay.
Not getting that bonus XP, but again, I don't think we would get to level 15 anyway.
Might take another one after this. So it's level 14, part 2. Dehaka Stukov.
Dehaka Stukov. Almost done.
Yeah.
This is actually going to be more videos than our last series, but that's because we spread out how much we played. That we were basically getting a first win of the day bonus on almost every single every single time we played.
Yeah, but this after our Halo Wars series, we'll be putting these videos out every single day, so it's going to be over pretty quickly.
Yeah, a lot faster.
Yeah. And then we'll have to play something else.
Halo Wars 2.
Halo Wars 2.
Command and Conquer 3. Red Alert 3. It's not Command and Conquer 3. It's Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. And I know that I know that we weren't corrected on that because someone wanted deeply to feel right. It's that they were concerned they didn't want us to spend money. You know? It was for our sake, of course.
Your viewers are always looking out for you.
Yeah, man. Most of them are. They're great.
Yeah.
Most of them they just watch. I don't even know they exist. Some people may not even have a YouTube account. I don't know. Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need... Yeah, imagine if every single person that viewed your video commented, how many comments you would have to read?
Oh my god. I wouldn't read them, I think is what that comes down to.
Do you even read your comments anymore?
No, yeah, of course I do,
like,
yeah.
Glance over them?
Mm-hmm.
You're not at that point yet.
No, I'm not quite that. I mean, I skim every comment. I'm more likely to read comments from people that I recognize way more in depth, if that makes sense. It's not that I'm not reading the other ones, but you know, it's typically like you skim it, and if it's something that if it's something that actually has some sort of meaningful information in it, then I'll read it. Or if it's from someone that I recognize, then I'll read it. But
and you always. Somehow you always just happen to read like the really mean comments, or
well, those are the ones they stand out, you know. But
they stand out.
That's what's different. And, you know, anybody who says that you just need thick skin on the internet probably has never made anything that has been critiqued. That has been like heavily critiqued to like an unnecessary degree, right? It's like YouTube videos. People get weird about it, and the first few times, especially when you're small, like a small channel. It's hard to not get like mildly, not like worked up about it, but you're just like, Jesus, what the fuck is this person's problem? Yeah. Whereas now it's like nothing. It's just like,
yeah, I've definitely had that.
Yeah, you just see it and then it goes away. But I always found it funny when I think I had one or two people who were like, well, if you can't take this kind of talk on the internet, then you should be on the internet. I'm like, have you ever done this? I'm like pretty common. Anybody who says that, it just has no idea what they're talking about.
Right.
Which I find funny. But it's true, you do need thick skin eventually, but at the beginning, like if you get a mean comment, it's not easy to just...
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not used to people saying that about you.
Yeah, you're probably not used to people being arbitrarily mean for no reason. Like
people at work don't really, man, the stupid zealots, those are my colonists to get my rocks.
Yeah. It's alright, I'll get it.
But now
I will say though, if you're like emotionless to the point where you can let something like that just go without any prior experience to be able to do it, you might be a sociopath if you just like lack emotion. Like it's not something to be proud of to lack human emotion.
Yeah, it definitely affects you. It's like, what made that person that I have never spoken to or seen in my life say those things? They're just assholes.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, I am a bad player. Oh, it's more like I am horribly disappointed with my species.
The human race.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's about early on, and then unfortunately you kind of let that go. I mean, I still think that. I still think like, what is wrong with people? Like who Well, it's kids. It's usually what I've rationalized it as, but...
My bots are under attack! My bots are under attack!
Nice. That'll do it.
Yep.
But I can even imagine now, the same people who, again, have no idea really what they're talking about are the ones who are listening to this conversation going like, oh, ha, Jayborino, what a pussy, you know? They just like lack context.
Yeah, luckily most of your viewers are nice and
That's a good little bot. Welcome home.
which has a lot to do to your content.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, StarCraft. It's like StarCraft has a history to it.
Commanders, try to free it if you can.
StarCraft has a major history to it, so it definitely it draws a slightly older crowd in aggregate, not completely, but in aggregate, and then
More geysers are on the way.
Also just kind of how you present yourself. I think face cams, like no face cam and just more like less outbursty, tends to retain an older crowd compared to lots of younger people. Not to say that there's not an audience for that. There definitely is. That's the children audience, but I don't know. Not really who I'm trying to appeal to necessarily.
Not appealing to the kids. Well, even someone like Loco, he has a really one of the largest followings for StarCraft, and I mean his commentaries are usually pretty
civil, yeah.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Everyone's very friendly. Day 9 as well. It's like very friendly community base. And the people themselves, like Loco and Day 9, are friendly people. So it definitely shows. And they're not just jerks, so.
Stop them, commanders!
Yeah, I mean there's plenty of YouTubers that are not the nicest of people themselves. So.
Oh, and that again, that's kind of who they attract.
Right. Let's get all these upgrades. Still working on that bonus.
I'll just keep spawning worms and send Dehaka back. Devour.
Extracting terrazine from those things? Why didn't I think of that?
Not entirely sure if what I get on Dehaka is worthwhile.
Uh-oh.
I usually get the
Dehaka red. Well, what you level them up?
I usually get the carapace early, which I guess right there just paid off because I almost died. But maybe I'll make Mutalisks this time.
Good news, Commander.
Try something different.
Yeah. It seems like it's going to be an air composition, or partly an air composition, with all the scouts.
I really don't want to pick up after them. I think I have less than half the terrazine I need. I guess I'll be sending out more bots.
Lots and lots of scouts.
Yeah, many scouts. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make Hydralisks and Mutalisks.
More geysers!
In combat, many enemies.
I have level 3 Devour, but these scouts are not giving me much HP. It's weird.
I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
What I was going to make? Mutalisks, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. So my dog is asleep now, and she's still not eating very much. It's driving me crazy. We're taking her to the vet for the first time tomorrow, but it's
just
we're like starting to get almost annoyed because we're so worried. We're like, please just eat all your food.
Just eat.
She only eats about half of what's recommended each day. She eats half of the 2 bowls that we put out, so.
I mean, there's no way of knowing how much she ate before you got her, right?
That's true. Yeah, it's just for her current size. It's recommended that she would eat like near 2.5 cups of kibble, and she only eats half of. So we do half of that in 2 bowls each day, and she only eats half of each of those bowls. So
Well,
I don't know. Again, we're taking her to the vet tomorrow, so we assume if it doesn't, if they just say that's normal even after a full week,
you're just gonna just let it be.
yeah, just let it go and. Dehaka. Yes, attack air units. Swing that big arm upward, buddy. I like how it's an evolution point to allow him to just reach up and hit things in the air. Like, all right.
So he's too lazy to lift his arm a little bit.
I guess so.
Okay. Our bot? No.
Sorry, it'll be okay. I'm going.
Can't you keep a hold of aggro?
It's like, no cooldowns. What do I do?
It's all we rely on at this point.
And the race is on. Which bot will make it back to me first?
I'm getting some liberators.
Gary, he always gets the best oil.
Oh, I can get some liberators with their weird cloud.
Oh yeah. Take care of those stalkers.
Slicing glaive. Where are ya?
Glevik is strong again. Are in combat. All things change.
Gotta get in the habit of using these pack leaders even more frequently, like every time they're up, otherwise it's kind of wasted.
Right. Like, you want to save them for when you really need them, but also if you don't use them, you're not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you want to. It's like there's semi too good to use syndrome. I would rather waste a cooldown as long as I use it when I really need it, though. Honestly, I don't know. I guess people can look at that differently, but that's how I kind of view it.
Provoke us. We will answer.
So I guess that's the opposite of what I just said. I actually I am fine letting the cooldown sit.
Let it go.
Even though it's technically wasted, I think that's fine. Got him. Nice, we're killing it.
Yep.
The bots are back in town. The bots are back in town.
You know, I used to really like Stepman as the announcer because he's so wacky, but ever since Field of Screams?
Field of Screams, we heard him.
I just hate him.
Yeah.
I hate him so much.
Oh, your passive healing works on my liberators.
Some
Nice.
geysers are going to be opening in a few moments.
Let's see.
My bots can smell them.
Did we already clear most of this out now? Okay.
No, we haven't.
I want to see if I can hear the Godzilla sound again. It was kind of quiet, but I quite enjoyed it. He's not level. He's not near 15, but I'll let you know if he's getting close, so you can like focus on him and see if you can hear
Listen to it. Yeah.
He's only level 13 right now.
Only 13.
He'll get there.
Takes some time.
Yeah.
This is only temporary.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Insufficient.
Huh. The
What?
Banshees and Liberators have the same portrait.
Oh yeah, they do. I think they just never made the Infested Liberator portrait. Some people were saying they felt that Stukov was a little unfinished in terms of the like, little polishings like that, because he did come out very quickly after whoever was before him.
Right.
I don't remember who it was, but
The mech build with Stukov is pretty fun.
were you just attacking Dehaka? That hurts.
Was I? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
My feelings are
Check
very
out their
hurt.
passive.
A weird Liberator attack again. I still don't really understand what's happening there. I think I'm going to be level 15 with this attack wave. Let's see if we can hear it. No, not quite.
Not quite.
Almost, though. Stupid stasis trap. Yeah, he just turned level 15. You can hear it. It's real quiet in the background. It happens.
When you upload the video, I'll be able to
Okay.
check it out. Yeah.
You'll have to remember in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Get up there.
This guy can't even attack air.
The enemy from breaking my stuff.
No, he's just crawling through. Like,
I'm gonna go in.
Must withstand them.
I'm gonna go for the
Oh, the bonus.
bonus after this. Yeah. So I think
Void
scorching.
Rays, what happened?
Oh no, what happened? I think Scorching Breath actually gets stronger with each level that he gets.
Woo, my bots are back. That means it's tea time. The tea is for Terrazine.
Must acquire Vespine gas.
That air build looks pretty fun with Sukov.
Oh yeah.
Yeesh. They're really doubling down on this living Terrazine extraction.
Oh, eat the mothership.
Oh, I ate the hybrid behemoth right before.
Yeah, we have only a limited amount of time to save the Belshear Glider's life. Try not to forget about
If
it.
only he was tenderized.
Only. Yeah. Yeah, you only really need one starport or one.
Bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet this time, Belshear.
Yeah, because the charges.
The charges, and they're pretty expensive.
I
I've
think
been doing this all off one starport. So
I may be wrong here, but the charges I think are unit agnostic. So regardless of what you're building, I think the cooldown to get a new egg is the same. So that's why you don't need that many production structures.
Is ready.
like my bunker.
These should be the last of the geysers.
What? Where?
Zone over here.
Things are just getting
Right here.
interesting.
Oh, gee, you got a little bunker farm going.
I will change.
Oh, you have a lot of stuff. Holy shit. You have an entire air fleet and a million bunkers. I guess I have near 10,000 minerals. I could make worms, but...
I'm maxed out. I can't do it. That's all I can do.
I think it was smart that with some of the recent commanders, they made their defensive structures cost supply.
So, yeah, because I still have 3,000 minerals, so I could just keep building bunkers. But
Yeah, which would become ridiculous.
I think the bots are telling me they're rolling out, but I could be wrong. They've lied to me before. Those
Last
little
ones.
miscreants.
I always find destroying the enemy bases is very easy on this map.
right on this one. Oh, just so happened the attack wave.
Are advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for
Oh my god, all those poor infested Terrans.
Oh,
They all
storms,
despawned.
yeah.
No, they despawned at the same time. It was very
Oh, they
sick.
did.
I want to watch these guys smash into your bunkers.
After I unloaded all of them. They're still pretty good though. You get 6 infested marines in there. I did all of that without losing a single supply.
Good morning, commanders. The enemy's eating my bots for breakfast.
Where's my army? I don't really. I'll just sit by the bots. You can.
Okay. No, your armies. You have all those mutalisks.
Yeah, no, I know. Man, that slice and glaive is really good. 50% extra damage versus air is nuts.
Burst air.
Versus air, yeah.
And they take reduced damage while moving. They can't shoot while moving, though.
Correct. Still pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, bots. Let's get this show on the road.
Yep. Gonna move on.
I have 13.5 thousand minerals.
Terrazine tank is full. My bots are making the return trip now. Don't let them get away from you.
Save the bunker? Yes.
Save the bunkers. And you can repair them too. The fact that they have that crazy regen and then you can also repair them is really good.
That's...
Here comes another one of those attacks, even though you just unloaded.
So you say you never unload the bunkers?
I typically don't, no.
Yeah. The liver attack is weird because it's, like, if you look away for a second and look back and they're doing their little...
You think you've
whatever
lost your
things-
entire
yeah, lost all of them.
force, yeah. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Can the Mutalisks do it?
I think they can.
I think they can, yep. Well, they get 2 lives, too. Forgot about that.
Yeah, right.
I was wondering why I still had as many as I did. I expected them to evaporate, but it's because that...
Yeah, because usually mutalisks are pretty squishy.
Yeah.
That's not a bad place to put bunkers.
Mm-hmm. That's actually the perfect spot for this end section.
Yeah. They attack from that side and top side.
Missed opportunities in the trash. Come on. You can go faster, little guy. We won. Man, this map seems like it goes really fast, too, but it's still 30 minutes long. I mean, it's in-game, but still.
Get off this godforsaken rock. I'm sorry, Belshir. I didn't mean it like
That's
that.
one of the longer maps. I always feel on that map, it allows you to max out.
Yeah, again, it's like fast-paced, but you can still max out like crazy, and it's because it takes longer than you expect.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Maybe if we did the random mission, we would have gotten it. I don't know.
What's it? Eh,
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been right on the
fine.
cusp. Yeah.
It's fine.